What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the Shadow of the Erdtree DLC. I'm your host, Let's Play Dark Souls HD, and in today's episode, we are starting off right here at the big old bridge in front of the Castle Enzis, which was very cool. Definitely my favorite boss fight so far. Loved that. So on today's episode, we're going to start by continuing down the only path that I haven't really covered as far as the starting area is concerned, and that's this pathway that kind of leads all the way through here. So we're going to go take care of that in today's episode, and we're also going to get to play with, you guessed it, the dry leaf arts. Because, I mean, I don't know, man. After the taste I got of these things at the end of the last episode, I just had to go upgrade them. I put the appropriate Ash of War on them so they will scale with my stats, and although the damage isn't very high, it's definitely not as high as the Castus or the Beast Claws, these hit quite a bit more than those. So I'm thinking that it's probably going to balance itself out. I think the damage is probably going to surprise us, but we'll have to find out because I haven't fought anything since upgrading them. So I think what I'll do first is I'll run down through here, what's down in front of us. I guarantee you it will dead end right here at this cliff, right where this big square structure is. I'm sure there's probably going to be like an item right here, something notable, and then what we'll do is we'll backtrack a little bit and we'll actually follow the path until it dead ends. So let's go do that first. And we'll try not to miss any goodies in the process. You guys hiding anything from me? No, there's nothing in here. Alright. Oh man, these guys are fighting down here? It's kind of like when you see the Godric soldiers fighting the demi-humans. Interesting. Well, probably no better way to start a skirmish. Look at these things, man. This is ridiculous. Oh my god, they're so good. We one-tapped him with the Buddhist palm! Oh, they're so good. They have no right being this good. They don't have any business. Ah, what the hell? What have I gotten myself into, guys? I've gone from an assassin to an elite martial artist. Ow. Ow! Bro, they're all coming after me. What did I do? All right. I will challenge the winner. Yes. Roar! I can do that too. I'm thinking by the look of it, this is going to be another dungeon or possibly a cave. Okay, yeah, 100% that's what that is. Alright, so let's not go in there just yet. Let's do a little bit more exploring, shall we? Let's make sure we didn't miss any items that were just out in the open and obvious. Leaf Hurricane! Ow. Come here. And you. I can't just let you be. What kind of host would I be? Love it. It's so good. So let's see what's over here. This looks poisony. Yep, there's poison flowers. Miranda powder. I guess she's been well. She's doing well enough for them to have included her in the damn DLC. This looks like an item we can pick up. A toxic mossling. Okay. So that's new. Torrent still can't be poisoned. That's good. That's exactly what I want to see. And that looks definitely like a super dangerous area. If I had to guess, I would say that that area down there is probably full of things that want to hurt us. So, hey, wouldn't have it any other way. What's this? Festive grease. I don't know what that is, but I'm curious. Oops. Let's go to our greases. Festive grease. Coats armament granted word of trace amount of runes on landing. It gives you runes? Why would they... There's got to be a gimmick. There's got to be something that's weak to that kind of damage, and it's going to be something that you don't expect. I guarantee it. That item sounds like a nasty trick. That looks like an artist shack way out there. I'm sure there's a painting or possibly a Erdtree fragment or something of value out in that direction. And then what I will do now is instead of covering out all of this way, I think what I will do is I'll just kind of scour through here a little bit, grab the items, and we're not going to spend a ton of time over here because there's actually a spot that I am wanting to clear. I'm wanting to go down the actual path that I pointed out. So yeah, I know it's crazy, right? Like me wanting to stick to a plan, me trying to stay on track. Who the hell are you? What have you done with our host? I promise I mean well. He's not tied up in my basement. Okay, so now we are going to head up the actual path that I pointed out. So now we're going to start kind of following this along so we can get up to this area and see what's going on up here. I'm sure there's going to be goodies. I can just karate chop people on torrent. That is metal. A swift spear, okay. We're going to have to check that out in a minute once it's safe. Let's see if there's any other goodies around these camps. I'm just walking around bitch slapping people. Did you see that? I just slapped that guy in the ass. Got ourselves a glove wart. Oh, we can go down. Question is, why would we want to? Is there any reason to drop down here? And is it going to allow me to get back up is the question, because I don't want to go down to the poison place. But here's the thing. They might be doing that dirty thing they do where there's like an item, right? There's some kind of item for dropping down. We don't want to miss out on that, right? Let's see how accurate I was. I mean, there's bats flying around. All indicators point to them guarding something. Let's investigate further. Because it's looking like this is kind of the point where it's not going to let us back up. And we just went down that way. We were just at the poison place. So I am choosing to turn around. I know, dude, it's crazy. Me picking a direction and sticking to it. It's gotten into me. Dang, that's a hell of a view. Wow. It's the beginning of the DLC. And then that is the scary-ass cave that we found that I'm kind of afraid to go into, but we will inevitably end up going in that direction at some point in this episode. Just you watch. What do you know? We found another cross and a grace. I'll take it. Oh, do we have a new NPC? I'll take that. Hey, yeah, this is someone we haven't talked to yet.
Oh, hello there. Are you the Tarnished? Lady Leda spoke of you. Another Tarnished. Guided here by Mikola the Kind. My name is Tiolier. I too am Tarnished. And here on kindly Mikola's account. So, well, here's to new beginnings, I suppose. I'm sorry. But, well, I'm not much good at anything is all. I'm as weak as a kitten and thick as two planks. I've always been this way, since the very day I was born. I'm afraid the only thing I'm proficient in is poison. Sorry.
Well, tell you what. Thielier, I saw you in the trailer. I know you were asleep with all of those St. Trina's lilies. So I'm going to see what you've got. Hello. An arcane scaling perfume bottle. So you've got a weapon that can just straight up poison everything without using FP. It does have a weapon art called Deadly Poison Spray, though. Very interesting. So there's the Trina's Lily. Wonder what's going on with that. Perhaps we'll establish the connection as we continue playing the DLC. And then I'm surprised there's not something that inflicts the heavy poison buildup. It's the verbiage I'm looking for.
Just give me the word if you need any more poison.
I sure will, man. Okay, what does this one say? I abandon here a part of the flesh of my body. Which part, though? You were more specific with the other crosses. I don't like that. So it looks like this is a dead end, if I didn't know any better. Yep, there's the poison place down there. And then now we need to go back up on the ledge here. And we're going to continue on the path. So we have more spirit worm guys. I'm curious if these ones are as mouthy as the other ones. You have anything to say to me?
Hi, how are you?
Oh, must be a different neighborhood. Anywho, wow, there's another Grace already. That's not a good sign. That means that there's probably something...
The pain. My arms, my legs, each lies a bloody ruin. The pain. The exquisite pain.
I'm gonna need you to get it together, man. I'm trying to make a video here.
Bale! Vile Bale! Oh, terror incarnate! There is life in me yet! I will soon feast upon your heart! Mark my words! You too shall know fear!
Well, alright. Anyway, I had a feeling there was probably going to be something over here. Not that guy. He's just a bellowing maniac that's just more worried about crying than solving his problems. I would have offered to help, but he just didn't have much to say to me. Uh-oh. We've got the grave birds. I don't know that that's what they're called. Miniature death birds. But, what's over here? Okay. Nothing along this cliff. I'm not going to engage the graveyard birds if I don't have to. Although it looks like there's quite a few of them. I don't think the game is going to give me a choice. It looks like we're heading towards that tower that we pointed out from the very first Grace. So once we were here, and we were kind of getting our bearings and looking off in the distance, I pointed out this establishment here that looked like one of the divine towers that you can find in Limgrave. I'm thinking that's what this is. So yeah, I don't feel like fighting those guys if I don't have to. Not all of them are enemies. We learned that in a previous episode. Some of them are actually just statues. I prefer those ones. Oh, what? Is that one poisonous? No, okay, it's still the ghost flame. Mine's better than yours. Wait, how the fuck did I just miss? This is unacceptable. There we go. That's what I wanted. Y'all make me beat the shit out of you. I'm telling you, man, these hands are rated E for everybody. So we have another blue spot up here. That leads me to believe there's probably another forager brood? Maybe? That seems to be a reoccurring theme. Anytime I find these blue spots that have larval tears, there's usually like a lesser kindred of rot that is non-hostile. I'm not seeing one. Let's be thorough, though. Let's make sure we're not overlooking them. Because I guess it doesn't matter at this point. I mean, if you attack one of those guys, you are officially severing your friendship with Sir Moore. Not a fan of that. I'm actually very disappointed that that happened on this character, because I was having the most fun on Sablethorn, and I've unfortunately ruined an NPC questline because of that. What? You cannot possibly want the smoke. Nope! God. I was trying to cancel that attack animation and it did not work. Leap Hurricane! These things are so good. This is ridiculous. Their aggro range is something else. Alright, fine. Shit! That is the worst. It's like they have input reads. They know when I'm going to use a ranged attack. Alright, fine. If you're busy doing an animation... then I'll just finish it. Why are there so many? This is ridiculous. I don't want to fight all these things. There's no point. Okay, what's going to be down in here? Oh boy, this is like some kind of gorge. Yee. Okay, let's be smart, shall we? Pull these guys one at a time. We're professionals. That is just dirty. Look at that. Alright, easy does it. Come on over. I said come over here. Yes, that's it. Alright. So let's do that, shall we? Actually, it'd be much more efficient to use these. So let's see about that, shall we? Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness. That went real well. And then you. Looks like you're the last one. Uh-oh. You gonna do it? Yep. Nope. I'll give you the old Buddhist palm. Huh. How many times must I smack you before you act right? Okay. The suppressing pillar. This is what I wanted to get to. This is, let me guess. Yep, it is indeed the square. It is the spot on the map that we were looking for. I don't see any items hanging around. So this is some kind of elevator that I'm thinking is probably going to take us very deep down. Nope. I love it when I'm wrong. It's going to take us up. That means it's going to dead end very quickly. We're probably just going to get a super badass chest or something. I can't wait to punch more people. Mimic. Okay. Nice. Can use that to max out our weapon. The very center of the lands between, all manners of death wash up here, only to be suppressed. So there's some kind of interesting, like, I don't know, kind of Deathbird lore a little bit. Actually, hold on, before I take this elevator back down, I can't actually see anything. We can get a really good view of the tree, though. And interestingly enough, I'm going to use the sight on the bow just to point it out. So if we look at what's happening with the tree here, this sort of, like, I don't know, this sort of wound that's flowing through the tree, this very much looks exactly like whatever force is stabbing Marika through the heart in the Erdtree. So that's kind of fascinating to think about. Huge fan of that. And I'm guessing that's probably going to be the Shadow Fort. That's probably where we're going to beat the game. Well, my ride is down there. Okay, see you guys in a second. Alright, I'm at a loss. I don't know what to do with this guy. I mean, do I put him out of his misery? Do I listen to him babble and whimper? What is a guy, excuse me, what is a girl to do? All right, you know what? I'm just going to leave you. Eventually, you're going to change your mind. You're going to tell me what's wrong, and then we might get somewhere. So this, let's take heed of these statues. Whatever these are, they look like headless dragons to me. That's not good. Whatever this symbolism is, it's probably telling me that there's going to be a difficult enemy ahead, and don't get me wrong. I welcome the challenge. I love fighting difficult enemies. Is this the winding stair? No, I don't think it is. Okay, there was a spot, you remember, in one of the previous episodes, there was a spot that looked like the winding stair that goes down next to the waterfall. I do not think that that's it. It could be. I could be wrong. But, from a glance, that doesn't seem to be it. So let's kind of scale the cliffside here, kind of see what we're dealing with. I'm going to figure out how to kill those things, by the way. Mark my words, I'm going to figure out how to beat every single one of those things. And I'm going to do it by myself. No summons. No nothing. Just these hands. There's another one of these statues. So how about up here? What happens if we follow this cliffside? Is it going to lead me to some goodies? I think that could be a cave over there. Potentially. That might be what the torch is leading us to. Alright, any stray items up here that we did not pick up? Not that I can see. Oh, there's one. There's one. Just the one. Let's go get it. I'm going to turn this lamp on. So this is totally not a trap. Oh, it's just a stupid bird. Oh god, I'm being invaded. Guarantee it. Let's buff up before we get our ass kicked. Is it going to be a bowl cut guy again? Ancient Dragon Man. I've been invaded by Trogdor. Bro, what is this weapon he's got? How about a little Buddhist palm for you, Trogdor? Trogdor was a man. He was a dragon man. Burninating on the countryside. Alright, so I dare say it may be time to go investigate this cave and see what's going on down here. This one seems less scary. The Dragon's Pit. Oh lord. Looks like we're going to be pillaging some treasure. So what do we got? They were nice enough to light the way with candles. Appreciate that. What are you? These are... Bet there's one there. Yep, the classic FromSoft sandwich combo. A number 3 with light mayo, I call this. So what we're going to do for this is we're not going to use beast claws. We're actually going to switch to... Where is it? Oh, reliable. This lovely thing here. So the Michelin Knight Straight Sword is going to be very, very good for this part. So what we're going to do is, since these are 100% copy and paste, definitely the guys from Crumbling Fair Missoula, we're going to deal with them the way we know how. And that's, well, we're going to buff first because these guys are annoying. They're very strong. We're going to need all the damage we can get to deal with them. Starting with this guy. Not bad. Okay. And then this one has twin blades. So once you're buffed and everything, like once you have the damage going for you, then they're easy. We got Bandit's Curved Sword. That's a base game item. I heard you when it was just barely too late. Did you guys see the way my camera swiveled, like, as I was going away, my camera like did this thing where it did that. That was because I pressed in on the analog stick to lock on because I heard the noise, like I could hear the threat. And this looks like the way to go, so we're gonna go the other direction. But yeah, that was me trying to lock on to whatever sound I heard so I could be ready, and instead my camera swiveled around. That was embarrassing. Here we go. Burning corpse, that means equipment. Smithing stone. Fuck. This game just, it won't let me be right. And that's fine, because life is a journey of learning. Being right about everything would suck. Okay, now what? Now what? Oh boy. We got big boys. I mean big boy. What is that? Is that a fucking altar of dragon blood? Oh shit. This is getting intense. This is getting intense, y'all. I don't know how I feel about this. That guy's got a big glaive. No, there's no way you see me. You know what? Oh no! That's... Don't do it! There we go. Alright, that was clutch. That shouldn't happen because these are holy arrows. Like, they're not even holy arrows. They're golden arrows. That's literally what they're called. That should have worked. Yes, you're gonna come out of the ground. Oops, wrong button. See, they don't come back when I use the sword. Oh, shit. You don't see anything. Nothing at all. Get out of here. Okay, so what is this? A split or is this a dead end? No, this is 100% another way to go even further down. Okay, so let's see what's behind the pillar over here. Unless this is just two different ways to get to the same spot. I'm thinking it is. The other way's gonna go that way, but that guy's gonna stand up, I guarantee it. Let's see. Man, I probably should have equipped something like Wrath of Gold. Super useful for these guys. So that, perhaps that was just a window. Yeah, maybe just like a way for us to see the bullshittery that's going to happen if we do drop down. It probably, because, what is that noise? It's coming from up there. I don't like it. It did give us the opportunity to see this guy, so we'll get rid of him. Oh, look, a sneaky little item up there. Can't forget about that. So now what we're going to do is deal with this guy. Nope. There's nothing in that direction. This guy is super dumb. Get rid of him. Damn, he gave me the glaive. That's kind of cool. Oh, shit. Nope. There'll be none of that. I know your moveset, man. Not gonna do it. So let's go down first. Let's see what's gonna be in this direction. I have a feeling it's gonna be something not nice. What's this? Be brave. Show no fear. Easy for you to say, man. Is this the boss arena? Are there going to be invaders, or... I mean, it says show no fear. Does that mean there's a way to, like, walk across? I don't think so. Whatever. I'm not dealing with that. We're just going to go up. Up the stairs we go until we come to the tunnel. And when we go in, there's no coming out. She's always hungry. She always needs to feed. All she gets is filthy tarnished. And they doesn't taste very nice, does they, precious? That's 100% what the noise was. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to craft... How about some of these? Oh, so douse enemy with accursed blood. No, that's not what we want. We really would rather have the fly pot or something like that, but I don't think I have those, actually. So, looks like these. We're going to be using these. Perhaps we can proc some frostbite, because that looked like a magma worm in there. And those things are pretty tough. Especially for this character. Yep, that's magma worm, 100%. Eat this. Bro, he doesn't take any fucking damage. He doesn't get procced for the frostbite either. This is nuts. You gonna shoot magma in here? Yep, of course you are. There we go. Holy shit. Misericord, do your thing. Oh, it didn't do anything. It'd be really cool if you would stagger again. There we go. No, no. There we go. Alright, we're getting somewhere. This may just work. Eat that! See? What the hell was I worried about? That guy was easy. He better be guarding something good, man. Here's that item that we could see from down there. I could buy those. Alright, there's only one way to actually do this, and that is with sacrificial twig. So, that's what I'm going to do. I feel like there's something going on with this, right? There's something, and that guy, I feel like he wasn't the boss. I don't know. I feel like he wasn't the boss. There's no fall gate, and I still can't warp out. So, what am I supposed to do here? How am I supposed to get to this? If I use a sacrificial twig and nothing bad will happen, I'm gonna fall? Oh. How very clever. Very clever indeed from software. Great. So, you know what to do. Alright, yeah, we're going in full heat. We are not messing around. Who are you? Say hello to my friend, Shit-Eater Steve. I already fought you once. Did you not learn from our other fight? Apparently not. This guy has no poise. What's wrong, man? Is the Buddhist palm too much for you? I think it is. And so are my fists and my feet. Okay, that's enough, Steve. Wow, what an absolute massacre. And we got his badass sword, too. The one that made me go, what the hell is that, when he invaded us. So let's take a look, shall we? That looks kind of like Gale's sword, but curved. So the Dragon Hunter's Great Katana, it's a bit heavy. 10.5. It needs 15 strength, 20 dex. Scales with both. Has blood loss, just like the regular one, the same amount. But it's got the Dragon Wound Slash, which is designed to hunt colossal dragons. This skill cloaks the armament with a jagged gravelstone ore before performing a high leaping slash. Charge the attack to also fire off the aura. So, great katana with spines of gravel stone along its blade, wielded by the ancient dragon man of the dragon's pit. Has an anti-dragon effect. So, it has passive dragon wound grease on it, sounds like. Formerly a dragon communion warrior, the ancient dragon man was once arbiter of those worthy to devour the dreaded one. I don't know who the dreaded one is, but now I feel like I gotta look for that guy and fight him. Let me in. Where are you, dreaded one? Is it about to be the dragon god from Demon Souls? I've come for thee. Oh no, is it about to spit us out on like an island? Like for the dragon communion, like in Limgrave? I'm super excited to see what's on the other side of this cave. We know it's not going to be another biome or new map area, but it could. Oh god, it is. Yep, it is like the lower. It is the lower eastern, or not. Yeah, eastern, not western, eastern. It is the lower southeastern part of the map. That's okay. This is getting kind of scary. Let's venture at least far enough to find a grace, shall we? Foot of the jagged peak. Oh no, this is giant fuck you Spike Mountain. Oh god, it's getting good. Oh, this game is so good. It's so good, guys. It's like, what the fuck? It's so good. And then that way, this is what we were scoping out from the beginning of the game. This is the bottom area where we could notice a huge color difference. There's some blue and some red, and there's the giant dragon that made Lanziax and Grail look like an ant. Oh god, this is nuts. Okay, so I can see there's a normal dragon down there, but something tells me he's going to be super powered. I highly doubt he's going to be easy, like a normal dragon. I bet those other ones are probably going to wake up and help him. Oh, that'll suck. Hey, what's that? That looks like a message left by Letta or one of the other NPCs. Let's check it out. Bale, Otera incarnate. Again, I stand. But oh, it's the wimpy kitty baby whiner. It's the WKBW. Okay, what is this tree? Don't do that. It scared the shit out of me. Thought that was like the spines of a giant walking dragon for a second. That was about to... Jesus. My butthole could have crushed a steel pipe just now. Anyway, I guess that's Bale. I mean, judging by the message. I say we... I just heard a noise. I don't like that everything is red. I'm getting uncomfortable. I say we go back and talk to that guy. Let's go find out... was it here? I think it was here. Yep. We're going to see what that guy has to say now that we've read his message. Maybe he'll give us a different dialogue. Maybe he'll stop being a WKBW. Oh. He's gone. Okay. Great. Well, anyway, I think that's probably going to do it. That was a hell of an episode, guys. We ran into the Dragon Man. We ran into Trogdor first in phantom form. He invaded us, and then we went down into the dragon pit and actually fought him for real, plus a magma worm. And it looks like we have discovered how to access the lower portion of the map. The map fragment is out that way, but guess what? It's past Bale, so we're probably going to have to fight him if that's who that is. I would imagine that's who the dragon is. But yeah, I love this weapon. The dry leaf arts is insane, guys. I had a lot of fun using it in this episode. We kicked the shit out of Trogdor twice. He had no chance. And I think in the next episode, we are probably going to go here. So, like, I think it's this, yeah. With this square establishment, it looks like it led to another cave. And we're going to go handle that as well, because I would imagine that would not go any further than all of this. It'll probably dead end. So it probably makes more sense to go that way first. May have done things a little bit backwards today's episode, but I had fun regardless. I had a ton of fun. So thank you guys so much for continuing to join me. I hope you guys are continuing to enjoy the DLC for yourselves. I hope you guys are still enjoying Sablethorn, because she and I enjoy your company. I'm having a blast in this series. Thanks so much for joining me on today's episode of Shadow of the Erdtree. I've been your faithful host, Let's Play Dark Souls HD, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.